of South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a first carry for their fullback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
There we go.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
Come here.
That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Allen's throw is complete. A spin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Allen from the gun on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
McPick-6.
Defensively, they're just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And right away, he lost the football. Well, the offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long. To the air, Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Around his goal line. Here's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. So they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation when prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deep.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
This interception will go on the record as the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
First down, here's Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll set up a screen for Breida. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Yes, baby.
Sanders' kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Here's Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbinoghene.
Oh, we got plenty of fight, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's now 24.
It's the score, Dolphins 24, Bills 0. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen on the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And that is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action. Now it's Tua. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
And there's a sack by Jerry Hughes, and I wonder how many times it goes through his head that in his youth, he was playing offense and trying to avoid the fate that he's putting on quarterbacks play in and play out. He's a guy who knows how to get to the quarterback with speed and with power.
Yes, baby.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Going deep downfield for Ross. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Then he will take it out to the 25-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Allen, he'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just put.
Clash of bodies here. It's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on.
That nigga going one direction.
Touchdown.
Thank you. That nigga going one direction. He threw it. That nigga went to top.
53 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary.
And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
Nothing fancy there on that two-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on this.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
You're going to hurt yourself, little girl.
They'll contain him to
You're going to hurt yourself.
Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
She put it back down.
At the Bills' 36-yard line.
She wants to sit at that part.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Burita. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for the next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
42-yard line.
Now Now it's Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Tua. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 43-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down.
I hear somebody coming down the steps.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Really?
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17.
I knew I heard you at first. I was like, she coming down?
First down on the 14-yard pickup. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Wait, why are you stepping? That hurt. I know you see somebody, habanero, Alfredo, what else? Somebody, Hennessy, some.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Got him.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Christian Wilkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And now here is another interception. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go, Rook.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also...
Wow, bro.
For the 4th time today, the All-Pro corner.
Come on, bro.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
I'm throwing too many picks.
The lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. So it'll be a change of
pick part. What are we doing right now? I don't like this.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Barkley. And brought down, but not before we... the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jerry Hughes on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he
Man, this nigga got stuck. Man, I got stuck on this nigga, bro.
Say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
I really got stuck on the man,
Dolphins
bro.
on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Tua sets up to pass it.
Come on, bro. Dang.
Another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need...
And a Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time.
Dang, that was bad on my part. That was bad on my part. That was bad on my part. Oh my God, I'm just throwing them right back to him. I'm just throwing them right back to him. God damn it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with this 3-score deficit and time fading. And
what?
Play to start off this drive.
How did you miss that?
Is complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller,
that is
you
my
may
foot
go
you
off your
stepping
sheet
on.
and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Clock management definitely critical if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The Bills on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Singletary again. And he is in
they knocked him in there. We blitzed his ass.
Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills get a bit closer.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3
Damn,
points
Baker, you there, bro?
He will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
Bills 16.
I've been doing throwing picks back to him, man. Dang.
Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
He got should have been out of him.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll find Hall. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one, and that is his speed.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Boom! This nigga fell out of nowhere.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Allen flush to his right.
Boom!
He's going to let it fly. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead. Look at the deficit. Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He spins free. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
For a Miami Dolphin.
This,
First
baby.
and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Now Barkley.
Get! Oh, look at this. Look at the BS, bro.
Picked up by the Bills. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Look at the BS, bro.
And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but
Look at the
that gets them a
BS,
little bit
bro.
closer. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going?
August, can you move?
They'll give it to
Watch
the
out! Can you watch out?
He will ball his way in there for the 2 points.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come here.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about be the capper on this
Hey,
one.
they gave this nigga a
They needed
touchdown,
miracle.
bro.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get
I
it.
can't believe
Well, as
it.
we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one,
He be
their
free?
chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think
I
we're down to
realize
none.
it froze. I can't choose a play. I can't choose a play.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I can't choose a play. Bro, they're going to kick me like this, bro. This is BS, bro. I can't, bro. Bro, they really won't let me choose a play.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So
Okay, there we
back
go.
them up 5.
Finally. Look at that BS. They just cheated me. Yeah, I got a
Successive
team.
penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They cheat. They really
The
cheating.
Dolphins going to burn the
I'm gonna
first of
run
their
these hoes.
timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's going to be met
Where your
at the
iPad?
line of scrimmage
You
and
got
taken
iPad.
down. Now the Bills
Baby.
will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the
Let's
clock.
say who from.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Again, it's Barkley. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Good.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every